BKFC fighter Abdiel Velazquez says he's learned a lot from his loss with that win, and he's ready to take on Reggie Barnett Jr. at BKFC 12. You don't want to miss this interview. Susan Cingari here from Must Love MMA, where every fighter has a story. And each week, we bring you a unique interview from the world of combat sports. So what are you waiting for? Subscribe. Joining me today is Abdiel Velazquez. Abdiel, you have a big fight coming up at BKFC 12 against Reggie Barnett. How is training camp going for you, sir?
Oh, it's going great. Been keeping up with my cardio. I'm pretty much on weight. Don't even have to really much cut. So I'm pretty much ready. I just gotta, keep training, keep myself, busy and everything, mentally getting prepared. So I'm prepared for this fight. I'm prepared to fight Reggie. This fight's been wanting to be gone, be set up for a while, but it hasn't. So now I finally can.
What are some of the holes you can take advantage of, do you think, in Reggie's game?
He's more of a boxer, he's not a bare knuckle fighter. I see, he got 5 fights. I have more than him. But, as a fighter, I like to do both. I like to do MMA and boxing. But like as a BKFC fighter and a bare knuckle fighter, you gotta have to mix them both, put them in both style in if you can. And I don't see him beating me. I don't see Reggie beating me because I'm more technical. I'm faster. I'm younger. So it's pretty much the battle.
And more handsome. I know you're going to say that as well.
Yeah,
Reggie, I love you too. I'm just joking around.
I had to get a haircut though, but
Yeah, you better get a haircut before BKFC 12. David's going to I'm reminding you of that. Your coach posted something very interesting on Facebook. Stick, move, destroy. Is that the game plan for this fight then?
It's always been the game plan. It's just me. I'm a hard head. I'm not a guy that sticks with the plan. Sometimes I like to do my own thing, but my coach is always right. So me, I'm always stubborn. I'm always a hard head, but I'm always trying to be in that mindset of going in and out. Try to finish this fight quick and out. But pretty much that's the game plan. Just stick in, move out. Don't get injured a lot. Don't get knocked out. But if it happens, it happens. But me, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling good. Feeling fast for this fight, and Reggie's gonna have trouble with me. It's gonna be a lot of stick and goes, and he's not gonna even touch me.
I can't wait to see that fight. What about the fact that you're both Southpaws? How does that play into the fight for you?
Yes, I see. Yes, this is going to be an interesting fight because, I'm always fighting orthodox fighters, and this is something that I'm going to be fighting a Southpaw fighter. So I'm like, all right, I've been, in this training camp, been doing a lot of Southpaw, been seeing how Southpaw be fighting, even how I kind of mix up my style to kind of do both orthodox and Southpaw. So, so Reggie will have trouble with me, so he won't be seeing me mostly as a Southpaw.
Abdiel, losses are always tough, but you were able to put Dak down for the first time in his career. Let's talk about that last fight.
Yeah, that fight. Man, I love that fight. I accepted the loss. I got knocked out. It's fair game. I'm not going to cheat myself. There's no fighting it. But I'd like to have a second fight with him. But, pretty much I went in there and like I always do, go aggressively when the bell rang. You toe the line and you go for it. And pretty much we were going at it, and he caught me once, and it was a fight. And then I had to go and make it up. All right, you want to play this game? So I had to go and do the same thing to him. I never knew I never knew that this is his first time getting dropped, getting cut. So I was like, oh, wow. When I heard that after the fight, I was proud of myself. But at the same time, I got knocked out. I hate to lose. I hate losing. But I took this loss and I accepted it. I went back to the gym. I trained hard. I've been training, for the next fight. And when they set me up with Reggie in June, I had to, back down because I had emergency surgery. So I wasn't able to prove myself again. So hopefully this one, I was mentally prepared. I'm mentally prepared, and physically I'm ready.
We're going to talk about some of your health challenges in a little later in this interview because it shows you're a real true warrior. But to continue on the fighting questions. This will be your sixth fight for BKFC. How are you a different fighter than when you first started in the squared circle?
I can't say I'm different. I'm still the same. I'm the same fighter. You know, I never pretty much changed my style because, you know, why you want to change what's just working for you? Had to go and you know, just have some tweaks. You know, keep my hands up more. You know, move, slip, move. I just pretty much get those basic boxing, you know, techniques down, and just pretty much go and do the basics. You know, basics always works for me, and it's been working for me since the very beginning, and I've been doing it right. You know, there's some moves that I will go do when, you know, when it comes to like when I BKFC, like boxing, MMA, you know, I'll be going in there and do both. And that's the trouble that people have.
You've had two knockouts in BKFC. The sport is new. We have a lot of new fight fans. How do you feel after you knock somebody out?
I feel great. It feels amazing, you know, because you put all that work in and you just ended it quick. But at the same time, you kind of want to fight. And, you know, you train all that time and you accepted a brawl, but you didn't, you know. So I'm like, all right, we got to go back and wait for the next person and see who's willing to step up. Because bare knuckle it's not an easy sport. Nobody really to go in there because people, you know, some people are afraid. Some people don't want to get hit hard, don't want to get cut, don't want to ruin their faces. But me, I don't care. I'm a fighter. I love to fight. So whatever comes in my way, I'm going to go.
How important is the mental aspect of the game? Because I feel like our viewers, you know, I'm there, I see it at the fight, but leading up to the fight, it's really an important element, I feel.
Yes, mental. Yes, it's more important. You know, you think it's not, but it's the most important because, you know, I had some mental problems in my life, and I'm still do. I have ADHD, and, you know, I'm always, you know, going around places and stuff, trying to get everything. I stress out easily, but when I actually calm down, try to get my mental game, mental down, get ready for this fight, it works out because you need this. You need to get ready. You need to tough yourself, and, you know, you got to push yourself too. What's your limit? And you push, you know what's your limit, you know how far you can go, and then no one can beat your limit. You know, if you can beat yourself, you can beat anybody.
So we do need to let our viewers know, because this is the sign of a true warrior, guys, your health obstacles.
Yes, I had some health problems, like the beginning of June, miraculously after I worked out, somehow, after I worked out, I had a testicle torsion. That's pretty much I had to get emergency surgery. I had to go straight to the hospital. Yeah, it wasn't great. I was in a lot of pain. My inside was pretty much about to blow. I felt like I was about to die. Like, it was bad pain. I felt like it was the worst. But, like, I lost a testicle from all that.
Ouch.
Yeah, I was out. Yeah, I had to go back. I couldn't take the fight against Reggie. It was on the 24th of June. I had to back, I couldn't go. I couldn't do it. I wasn't going to, risk my health. It was like, it's not worth it. And I talked, and I messaged Reggie, I'm respectful as a fighter. I'm like, yo, I can't do this. I told him that what happened. He he understands because shit happens. And, he told me to get back healthy, and, he wants to face me 100%, and that's what he's going to get. And yeah, after the surgery, I took a good 3 weeks, a month off to actually get back slowly. And I grinded up, the whole August. I pretty much grind the whole August, try to get back into where I was, because that 1 month, it kind of, puts you out, and got you slack. I was out of shape. I hate myself when I was that. So I went back and trained hard, grind, and get my mental game back, get me everything mental. Cause, I had some times where didn't want to fight since that, because of the surgery, I was like, damn, I lost something that, that almost lost my life. I would have lost my life for something like this. And it's something stupid. I felt like, I was like, wow, but it is what it is, it hurts, cause I was like, wow, I'm about to lose my life for something that, I would have fought, but.
Well, I'm glad you're feeling better now, because that just sounds way too painful for me to even try to figure out as a lady. But that's why I asked you to answer the question for me. Before we go today, Abdiel, is there anything else you would like to add? And please give our viewers your social media handles. Yeah,
I'm ready for this fight. I got this fight in Daytona. Come and support. I got people around Florida that are supportive. I love you guys. Thank you. I want to give a shout out to my sponsors, if it's okay. I got a Mark 48, Ninja Cucina. It's a brewing place that, got hit by COVID, and I want to help them, with small business, and yeah, a lot of small business. So I want to help some small business out, and I have Burn Brew Camp, my conditioning cardio. It's a camp that helps me out. Curry Roofing. They're my sponsor that really, they're helping me out, support me, and a lot. Also you can follow me on social media at abdiel.velazquez.mma. Also at Facebook, Abdiel Velazquez MMA, pretty much, and that's pretty much it.
All right, Abdiel, thank you so much for taking the time to interview with Must Love MMA and Bare Knuckle News. I look forward to seeing your fight with Reggie. BKFC 12 goes down September 11th from Daytona Beach, Florida, and features the debut of Thiago Alves, who faces off against Phil Baroni. And Hector Lombard returns to the Squirt Circle to take on Kendall Grove. You can catch all the action on the BKTV app, which you can download. And we will be there, bringing you all the beautiful bloody action. Before you go today, help a girl out, help Abdiel out, subscribe, like, share this video. Thank you so much for watching.